Victoria.
And welcome to another
Wow Wednesday. So today we are going to talk about the 3 R's. We all know that there's 3 R's. Yep. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
And we talk about it enough where all of you should know them already.
Yes, absolutely. But today we're going to go over quite a bit more. So there's actually 7 of them that we really want to discuss.
Yes.
So
instead of 3, there's 7.
Yes, right? Like, what are they?
Oh, I can't wait to know.
So the first one we're going to say rethink. So whenever you go to buy something, just stop and smell the roses, you know, and just think about what you're doing to the environment potentially, like with your waste stream or your packaging. Just slow down.
And am I making the best decision
Right.
for my environment?
Right.
Or for our environment?
Right. And it's just as simple as that.
Yeah. And I think that also, that slowing down also gives you a chance to reconsider, like, can I repair it? Can I donate it? Can I, you know, donate to the store? Or rethinking just gives you that opportunity to find another outlet.
Right. Well, speaking of repairing or anything, so we do have quite a bit more. So we can refuse, and you're gonna buy less packaging. You can, okay, for example, if you have this to this, what should you choose?
Reusable.
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, so this is just a really good example of refusing. Just refuse, you know, less, or actually, you know, create less waste, and, you know, just make smarter decisions in what you do.
And that would also be like bringing your own bags to the store, you know, instead of, you know, getting your plastic bags. And, you know, these can be recycled back at the store. But if you refuse them all together,
Yes.
refuse,
Yes. And these right here,
then you won't have to worry about it anyway.
these things, single-use plastics, always try to refuse those. Try to go for the more, you can see this, these are the reusable.
Reusable straws, reusable utensils. I mean, the limits, it's limitless.
Don't use paper plates, use the real ones.
Yeah, wash the dishes.
Oh goodness. So we're also going to reduce, which that kind of goes hand in hand. But when you reduce, so instead of, let's say this t-shirt, I am done with it. I just do not want it anymore. Instead of throwing this away or recycling it, you can donate this. Donate it, or
and when you donate, it doesn't have to be like a clothing donation. It could be for pets, like, you know, for bedding, or, you know, let's say it's got a hole in it.
Those pet centers always can use this kind of material.
Yep.
I donate a lot of my towels.
Same, yeah.
To them.
Yeah. We want them to be nice and comfy and warm.
Exactly. Yeah. So we also want to reuse, which it all kind of goes hand in hand with refuse and reduce and reuse. It's all kind of the same thing.
And it's come back to this cup too. Like, you can reuse this cup over and over and over and over again.
Right.
So,
or even like toothbrushes. Use those babies to scrub something.
Yeah, like you're grabbing your shower.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I totally do that.
Exactly.
It's hard to reach places in your shower, like,
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and then of course repair, like you were talking about earlier. I'm the world's worst at like Christmas lights. You know, one goes out and I just throw the whole strand away. But repair items instead of, you know, creating that waste, and save those natural resources.
Like toys, bicycles, and things like that can totally be repaired. Or, you know, your watch doesn't work anymore. Instead of chunking it, take it to a jeweler and have them fix it. There's all kinds of things, like I said. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And if you do repair it, you could possibly even regift it.
Boom! Who doesn't like a re-gift?
So whether it be for a holiday, a birthday, anniversary, any kind of special occasion that you might need to give a gift for, if you received a gift and you just don't quite like it,
or you have no use for it, or maybe somebody would enjoy it more than you would.
It's kind of like the toys on Toy Story. If anybody's ever seen that, like, they all just want to be loved.
Yeah.
If you don't love your your gift, give it to somebody so they can love it.
Love it. I totally understand that. I relate to that.
Yeah.
All we want is love.
Exactly. And of course, the last one, we all know recycle. We don't really need to go too much into that. Recycle, compost, all the above.
Yep.
It pretty much all these R's creates less waste, which saves the landfill space, which is our ultimate goal.
Yes.
Here at the Solid Waste Authority.
Yeah, and promoting recycling and like making the landfill last longer and all that good stuff.
Yes, and there was a couple things we didn't even talk about, but like this is a really cool idea too. This is a cereal box, but we made a book out of it. And then like these metal cans, we got these from the cafeteria, from one of the schools, with the Ord County schools. And we use these things all the time to put all of our scissors, crafts,
crayons,
glue, crayon.
Yep.
I mean, we have so many of them.
We do.
And they make really great containers.
If y'all know what that is.
DVD.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm really glad that we're starting to introduce all 7 of these R's. I feel like besides, repeating reduce, reuse, recycle, we can talk about all these other things, which we kind of do. We've just never really defined them before.
Right.
So we encourage.
You have been defined.
And so we encourage you all to practice these 7 and, send us some examples. We'd love to hear from you and what your thoughts are on how to regift or repair or, reuse, whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us today. We're so happy that you came to listen to us talk some trash to you. And, yeah.
Please protect tomorrow's environment today.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see y'all next week.